How's it going, everyone? Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to use the r/MechMarket Reddit as well as the Discord. Just some tips and tricks that I personally use whenever I buy stuff on either of them, as well as how to avoid getting scammed as a buyer and as a seller. But before we get into that, I want to talk about the PC Concepts Discord. I'm going to be closing off invites. Right now, I just want to focus on having a better quality server rather than just have a quantity of people in there. But if you still want to join the Discord server, keep an eye out. Every time I do a group buy video, I will be posting a link in the description. Last time I posted a link and I only let 100 people join. I thought it would have taken about 2 weeks for all those invites to be taken, but it actually only took about 2 days. So keep an eye out for that, but let's get right to the video. So let's go ahead and start this off on Reddit. r/MechMarket has become one of the, if not the, most popular place to buy, sell, and trade everything related to mechanical keyboards. There's a few things to cover here, so I just want to go through this step by step. If you're not used to Reddit or you don't know how to use search functions, then this can be a little intimidating at first, but you'll get used to it pretty quick. So before you buy anything, you obviously have to find something to buy. You can do this the easy way. Scroll down on r/MechMarket, go to the flares, click selling, and it will show you all of the selling posts. This, in my opinion, isn't very optimal though, and I want to show you guys how I feel is the best way to search for listings on r/MechMarket. So this may seem a little convoluted at first, but once you get used to it, you're going to be a pro at searching MechMarket and finding exactly what you want to buy. And here is a list of search functions you can use to help specify what you're looking on, not just Reddit, but a subreddit. So to make it easy for you guys, I just went ahead and made a little example search, copy and paste it into the search bar up here. Subreddit MechMarket Flare selling title US. I'm in the US, and let's just look for botanical. So all I got to do here is press enter and it will bring up all of the specifics that I had specified in the search bar. Obviously here there is a massive advantage if you're looking for something very obscure or if you're looking for a certain GMK set or keyboard. So now we can go ahead and change this up a little bit. Let's say you don't want to look for anything specific, so I'm going to delete botanical there, and maybe you just want to look for stuff that is specific to California. So US-CA, because now we're looking for things that are in US, California. If you're outside the US, you're going to have to find your own country name code, whatever it's called. I don't know what it is. I know like France is FR and Japan's JP. So go ahead, edit it to whatever you need to. Just use what I'm doing here as a base. All right, again, so we just press enter and it's going to show you all of the relevant posts, including that US-CA. Your searches don't even need to be location specific, so if I just want to look up, let's say GMK, anything with a GMK in the title, add my end quote there, boom, now it's going to show us everything, every post with GMK in the title. And if you want to add a second parameter, just press space, add quote, let's say we're also looking for EPPT, boom, add your end quote. There we go. Now everything with GMK and EPBT in the title is going to be listed there under the MechMarket with this selling flare. So once you get used to it, it's a very easy tool to use. Hope some of you guys find that helpful. Let's go on to buying. So let's move on to buying, and I want to make this very clear up front. If you are scared of being scammed on Reddit or Discord, the only payment method you should be using is PayPal goods and services. When someone is asking you to pay with Zelle or Venmo, the risk goes up significantly. With payment methods like those, it's extremely difficult to get your money back. So in a case where you send someone money and they don't send you a product, you're pretty much out your cash. But with PayPal goods and services, you can always open up a case, and PayPal is known for being very buyer-sided when it comes to stuff like that, so you're very likely to get your money back if someone tries to scam you. With all that being said, I've only ever had one person try and scam me on Reddit, and I noticed it right up front when they messaged me, so I never really even messaged them back. As of lately, there's been a slight uptick in payment method scammers, but overall, the community's pretty safe, and if you play it by the books, you're just never going to end up getting scammed. Other than that, it's pretty easy to buy stuff on Reddit. Typically, everyone's pretty nice. Just click a post, find something that you want, scroll down, leave a comment on their post that says you PM'd them, just so that they know that you messaged them, as well as it's kind of a safety precaution on their end. After that, it's very simple. Go ahead, talk to them like you would any other person, try and work out a deal, pay on PayPal, goods and services, not friends and family, always pay with goods and services, wait till they ship it, then probably after a week or so, bam, you have your item in hand. And as far as local meetups go, I personally love them. I get to go ahead, pay, and get my item in hand the same day, but use common sense. Don't go ahead and just meet someone behind a fucking Chipotle. Meet people in a public space, inside a McDonald's, inside a Starbucks. Do that, it's safer. Don't go around carrying a ton of cash. Just use common sense. That's all I have to say about that. So let's move on to selling. So as far as selling goes, you got to make a post, and I'm not going to go over how to post in this video. the MechMarket mods and whatnot. I've already written pretty much a book on that, so just go down, read the rules, and they have a whole table of contents here on how to post, what the rules are and whatnot. Just refer to this page if you have any questions. It's pretty laid out, plain and simple. I don't want to go over how to post. That's going to be like a 30-minute video by itself. So as a seller, you actually want the exact opposite of what the buyer wants in terms of payment methods. For sellers, the safest payment methods are usually things like Venmo, Zelle, or crypto. Once someone sends you a crypto payment, it is absolutely and utterly irreversible, so they cannot get their money back no matter what they do. But it is extremely rare that anyone uses those payment methods, so just go ahead, as a seller, use PayPal goods and services, send them an itemized invoice of what you're selling them, and make sure that you add the tracking number. That is so important. Once you add the tracking number, it pretty much makes it so much harder for anyone to do a chargeback scam on you. As an extra layer of protection, before you ship out the item to whoever wants to buy it, just make sure that they commented on your original post. If they refuse to comment or can't comment on your original post, that means they've been banned on the r/MechMarket subreddit. To me, looking at someone's Reddit account age and how much karma they have just really doesn't mean all that much. You can go on Google and buy used Reddit accounts with thousands of karma and that are years old, so just keep that in mind. So let's move on to the Discord. As far as I'm aware, there is no association between MechMarket and r/MechMarket. They're two completely different entities, they just share the same name. All the suggestions I had made in terms of payment methods regarding r/MechMarket all apply to the Discord. Same thing, just use PayPal goods and services. If you're doing a meetup, use common sense. Very easy, I don't have to go over all that again. Whereas the Reddit was a little more organized, the Discord is kind of like the Wild West. There's just a lot of shit going on here. You have a whole channel/category for artisans, as well as keyboards and parts, buying, selling, trading. But if you scroll down, there's a lot of stuff that's just not keyboard related. You have PC hardware, consoles, watches, pens, board games and cards, whatever, sneakers, just a ton of different stuff. So if you're not interested in that, you don't have to worry, you don't have to care about it, but it's there. So I think that's pretty cool. Although the Discord isn't nearly as organized as the Reddit, it definitely has its advantages. I mean, you're already on Discord, so it's very easy to go ahead, chat with anyone if you want to try and work out a deal. I feel like the chatting system/messaging system on Reddit is a little more difficult to work with, so I definitely prefer Discord. Other than that, they're pretty much the same thing, but again, just me personally, I feel like Discord is just easier to use. So there you have it, guys. Those are my basic tips and suggestions on how to use and how to stay safe on the Discord and Reddit whenever buying and selling stuff. I hope I was able to help some of you guys out. I know being a first-time buyer or seller on a platform you may not be comfortable with can be a little bit intimidating, so remember, play by the rules and everything should turn out okay. But that's all we got time for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Take it easy. Peace out.